What's up, everyone? Seth Miranda here. This is Adorama Rewind, trying to get us back to some sort of normalcy, whatever that even means, right? Been away for a little bit because we were in transition with the recording space and all things like that. But now all this craziness has happened, and we're not alone in this, right? We're all in the same situation. You are seeing me from my home here in Brooklyn, so you are going to hear some trains, some people on the street, maybe, and a bunch of car stereos for sure. But it's Brooklyn. So we're calling out to you guys to let us know what you're up to because we're creators and we don't stop. We never stop, and you shouldn't ever stop. There's plenty of stuff on Adorama TV to keep you guys educated for things you can try at home, skills you can develop in this downtime, stuff about gear that you might not have known, maybe doing some backlog, talk about how to manage your memory and your organization of your files, etc., whatever you want to call it. There's plenty of stuff that we're putting out there now and that we've had in backlog that you can check out. So check out the rest of the channel. And also, whatever you're putting out there, this is the big thing. I need you to hashtag it, create no matter what. And also hashtag Adorama so we can find it. We want to know what you guys are creating. We want to keep this community tight. And we also want to make sure that you guys keep going because now is not the time to stop. Now is not the time to get lazy. Now's the time to build up your foundation. So when we're ready to stretch our legs, you guys are ready to run. Okay? We want to know what you're doing. So don't forget those hashtags on everything on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. If you're out there putting videos on YouTube, let us know. Post the links out there. Keep doing the hashtag create no matter what. We want to be inundated with this hashtag. We want to know that you guys are out there and that you're doing exactly what we should be doing, creating. Okay, so while all the hosts are like this, we are going to be coming out with things with that hashtag. See, sirens. So that you guys can see what we're doing in our little spots in the world and how you guys can stay active. Wow, those sirens are really going for it. So you guys can stay active with us. So hang tight, watch Adorama TV, keep up with us on social, on Twitter, Instagram, IG stories, all that stuff. Okay, now I'm trying to stay away from all the grim news and keep you guys kind of uplifted, especially with things in the camera industry, because all these giant companies like Canon and Fuji, they're actually known for their big medical divisions. In fact, Fujifilm's cameras and imaging is only 16% of their total company. Think about that, all right? So Canon has jumped in and decided that they're going to try to do something about this. So right away, Canon is trying to develop a rapid diagnostic test for COVID-19. Basically what this is they're trying to create a test that's easier to administer, faster, and that they can actually create an abundance of, so we actually have tests out there so we can see who has it, what we can do to mitigate this, limit the spread. You've heard all this stuff before, but we've heard that there are a shortage of tests and people having availability to those tests, and now Canon's kind of helping out with that. On top of that, Fujifilm, which I just mentioned, their medical division actually has an antiviral drug. So if you check out here, back in February of 28, Fujifilm was in the blogs and all over the news for Avigan, this antiviral drug. And because of that, their stock has jumped a bunch. They're saying 15%. This is of like a few days ago. Who knows where it's at right now? You could check the stocks yourself. But Avigan has definitely shown to help people with this virus. So that's a big deal. It's really great to see that these divisions of these giant companies are throwing their hat in the race. Of course, we know that there's like a ton of places out there, companies rather, that are trying to race to get to a vaccine. But we know a vaccine will take a little while, but at least the medications for people who are already afflicted with the virus are being focused on by companies that have the means to create something to help us all out. So that's pretty awesome. The other things I wanted to clue you guys in on is stuff that will help you with your situation right now. Adobe has been a big help, actually. Here's their blog. They're actually showing you how can you efficiently work from home. So they're giving you ways to keep collaborating, keep in touch with your team, how to organize yourself, all sorts of stuff. Jump on that link down below if you're new to working at home. I know there's a lot of people out there that are office people that never really had to do remote work like a lot of creators do. We work on our own as freelancers. We're kind of used to this kind of stuff, but there's people that are doing this for the first time. They got to get a laptop going, need to know what programs they need to know how the creative clouds work, all sorts of stuff like that. Adobe has you covered in this link, so check it out. On top of that, Adobe is also offering a student discount. And what I mean by discount, free. What? Till May 31st, Adobe is offering their Creative Cloud services for free. All you have to do is go to the link that I'm putting down below, and they will give you the step-by-step instructions to have temporary at-home access through free of charge through May 31st. So don't sleep on that if you're in any type of school, meaning K through 12 and higher education. Okay, so keep watch on that. I know we all have to tighten our belts right now, and that's pretty great that you can do that with Adobe if you're using it for school, which you have to do remotely. Do school if you're in school remotely. Sorry. Okay, on top of that, I know it keeps on stacking. Adobe, there's a way for you to get actual free access to Adobe with just a few minutes of your time if you just go through a process. Check it out. This is on F-stoppers. You can basically go through the cancellation process, and before you cancel out, there's an offer section because they're like, wait, 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 are you sure you really want to go? Because we have these offers, and you can actually get 60 days, 2 months free right here, 2 months free. Do not sleep on this if you're trying to save a bit of cash. This will save you on your monthly subscription, whatever those applications you use. Some of us only use Photoshop, Lightroom, and the cost is small, but some people, like myself, use Premiere, a few of the applications all at once, and that subscription becomes like a little bit more money, 50, 60 bucks a month. Who knows what else you're using. So check out that link and go and follow the instructions. If you need to save some money right now and still need to use Adobe products, that's a way for you to do it. Now, I just want to do a little bit of gear news, nothing like salesy. In fact, this is pretty interesting because this will actually change a lot of things going forward, especially for cell phones. They found a way to make an ultra flat, let me go to it actually, an ultra flat 1/1000th of an inch camera lens that basically has a crazy extreme depth of field to make everything in focus. In fact, if I go here, you can actually see that they did this weird test on it. It's the creepiest video ever, actually, if you watch it. They're basically showing that it has an extreme depth of field, that no matter where your subject is, what is with this creepy doll, first of all? Can anyone tell me what's up with this? They have a chipboard right here, some weird octopus, and a toy car. It's like something out of The Ring or something. I don't know. It's very strange. However, this is pretty cool. It actually will change the shape of cameras that go into like phones, maybe security systems, keeps things smaller, because usually a lens has a lot of elements to help clean up the light that's coming into it, make it sharper, whatever. But they found a way to make a really flat, small lens that can keep everything in focus all together. And that's good for small devices, right? We're seeing everything having a camera in it lately. So this could be really great for technology going forward. Who knows where they're going to put it into? But I think it needs a little bit more developing. You saw that weird, creepy video, who knows? But it's basically working off the idea that forget about depth of field, having like nice bokeh. We just want to see everything sharp and just get an image into a camera. And for all you pros out there that are still working in the field, meaning you're on the front line, possibly being exposed to this virus, and your gear as well, if you're photojournalism, news, ENG, whatever it is that you're doing out there that's documenting these crazy times that we're in right now, Lens Rentals has you covered on how to properly disinfect your gear so it's safe for you and the equipment, because you got to know what chemicals to use and what not to use, where on the equipment to actually apply it, where the virus could be hiding in some weird nicks in your gear, whatever the case is. This is a proper guide on how to keep yourself safe and your gear safe. So take a look at that. I'm hoping all you news people out there are staying safe, and it's really important what you're doing out there to document what this time in this world is, which is just wild. And also Adorama's blog, stay up on that. I don't know if you realize that Adorama has a blog, but it's called 42 West. You can go to adorama.com/ALC, and they put out tech for kids, top tools to keep kids entertained at home. So if you're someone that isn't used to having your kids home from school all day, here's a quick guide of things you can pick up to keep their idle hands busy, because we all know what idle hands can lead to, right? And now I'm going to give you guys a shout out of the week because we haven't done that in a while, and I'm going to give it to none other than Chris Lonsberry. Boom. I met this guy at Imaging USA in Nashville, and he's cranking away. Actually, here's Vanessa Joy's platform class here at Imaging that he attended. You weren't at any of my classes, Chris. What's up with that? Anyways, he's got a bunch of images for you guys to check out. Hit a follow. He could use the support out there, I'm sure. Put some eyes on his work, keep him motivated. And all of you people out there, all you creators, all you amazing creative people out there that are not going to stop, you're going to help each other out. And here's how. In the comments below, even if you never comment ever, I want you to comment now. And this isn't for some algorithm. This is to keep us connected. What I want you to do is give us your social, show us your Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, whatever else, your websites, whatever you're putting your work on. And also in that comment, put hashtag create no matter what, hashtag Adorama, and get used to doing it. Get in the habit. This is a call to action. We've worked really hard to create a community here at Adorama. Me, Danny Norton, Vanessa Joy, David Bergman, Mark Wallace, Gavin Hoey. I mean, Keith Alexander. The list of hosts have go on and on. There's 10 years of Adorama TV on top of the Instagram, Twitter, IG stories. I mean, it's nonstop. We're constantly cranking out stuff to keep your brains fed and to elevate the skill in those hands of yours. So please Go down there and just let us know who you are, what you're putting out there, and just let us know that you're okay. And we want to see what you're putting out there, because this is not the time to stop. I'm not kidding you. Our backs are against the wall a little bit, and this is when we all can show exactly what we're made of and what we're capable of doing. And also, when you're limited in resources, that's kind of when you grow a bigger skill set, right? You've seen a lot of DIY material demos from me and Daniel, pizza boxes, reflectors, using tissue paper as soft boxes, aluminum foil as a silver bounce. I mean, it's never ending. So don't stop. I know that we have to keep social distancing, but maybe it's time to get into product photography, because there's one thing that'll help you out there. It's shooting stuff for eBay, Etsy, whatever else. There's a lot of small businesses out there, jewelry makers, whatever. Now's the time to start cultivating the skills so that you can apply that when you're out there and you can grow your own business, grow your freelance game. We're here with you. All of us are here with you. We're in the same boat, I promise you, but you're not alone. We're not alone. We know you're out there, so just engage back with us. Remember, create no matter what. Hashtag Adorama, so we can find everything that's going on out there. And that's pretty much where I'm going to leave this Adorama Rewind. I usually give you guys a question of the week, but my question of the week and forever is really going to be, what are you guys up to? Hashtag create no matter what. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Let's keep each other connected, all right? Peace.